Welcome to the Utah Street Banter Podcast.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode here on the Utah Street Banter Podcast. I'm Cody. With me, like always, is Elijah. What's up, man? How are you?
I'm doing good. Another week, some more baseball. I'm excited.
Oh, yeah.
There's been some happenings in baseball, you know.
Yeah, just not
slowly.
just not with the Orioles.
Oh no, not at all. No.
It's been a little
they were
aggravating.
active. They were active early, so we could be like, under the Blue Jays. Like they got their pitcher, they got Cease, but other than that, they've been silent.
Yeah.
So at least we did get someone. At least we had a stretch where we did some good stuff.
Yeah.
We had a good offseason so far. Could get better. We'll go into that some more later, though.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny how it feels like it's been dead, but we actually have been one of the more active teams, right?
Yeah.
So it's trying to stay positive.
I know I enjoy the weekly claim someone off of waivers or trade someone for cash considerations from another team, and then a week later DFA them and get someone else, and it's just the never-ending cycle.
When
everyone's excited that we got
get hooked on that anymore.
When we were excited because we got Big Christmas, and then like 2 days later he was gone. We're like, oh, well, we got him this former top prospect, and said, well, then they were gone immediately.
Yeah, we did get Big Christmas back though. He's on the side now. So
yeah, I know.
So
it's just always funny the way it works.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just that you get your hopes up, someone gets DFA'd. You get your hopes up. I don't know. I mean, yet again, it's the chance of them being game changers low anyway. But that's besides the point. So before we get into anything though, let's get off topic. Okay. Let's talk about football. This is an Orioles podcast, baseball podcast, but let's talk about football.
Sure.
Obviously, the Super Bowl's coming up. It's a big thing. Seahawks, Patriots. By the time you guys are listening to this, maybe it's already happened. But I'm looking into the future, and I believe. So I'm going to say what I want to happen versus what I think is going to happen. I want the Seahawks to win 75-0, and I want the Patriots to have negative passing yards, negative rushing yards, and it just be a complete blowout.
Wow.
What I think is going to happen is the Patriots are going to somehow win. Really, what I'm afraid is going to happen is, so you know how when the Patriots and Seahawks played in the Super Bowl years ago, and they should have ran the ball because Marshall, you have amazing running back, but no, we're going to pass the ball.
Right.
They're going to run the ball instead on like the 2-yard line, but not get the touchdown there. So it's going to be like, if you just ask a football fan, what do you do if you're on the 2-yard line in the Super Bowl and you need to get a touchdown? Well, Seahawks can't say pass or run. I think that'd be the football gods being evil, but I don't know. It's the Patriots, so who knows?
Yeah, I mean, here's my problem is, so I am also rooting for these Seahawks, but my issue with it is I don't hate the Patriots that much, only because, here's the reason, is I like a lot of the people on the team. It's the fans, really, that are the issue. It's not that I know many Patriots fans. Hunter Parsons, he's one of our good friends.
That's what I was about to say. You better watch it, or we're never having him back on the pod.
So what? It's not. It's more of like, as a Cowboys fan, I've been waiting. You've been waiting your whole life, and I've been waiting since I was 6 for them to go to the Super Bowl, win the Super Bowl. All right, so they haven't waited long enough. It's been too quick of a turnaround for them.
They went from having an incredible dynasty to what's looking like another incredible dynasty, and it's just frustrating.
Yeah, I mean, Drake May's good. He's hard to hate.
I don't dislike Drake May. I'm a big fan of Drake May. I don't know. You're a little old, so I don't know if you understand his nickname. But
no, I don't understand what you're.
That's his nickname is Drake May.
Why? Why was that?
Because he's Drake May.
Okay.
That's really the best explanation I got for you.
Okay.
Those the younger ones out there.
I like
Mike
Vrabel too. I mean,
Mike Vrabel, really good coach. I mean, I like a lot of their guys. It's just they're the page. It's the logo, the team, the owner, the fan base. It is all that. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I wonder. I do feel though for the fans, the Patriots fans that then converted to Chiefs fans back in like 2018, 2019. I feel for them because now they're conflicted. Like, do they go back to being a Patriots fan or do they stay a Chiefs fan? Because like you still have Mahomes, so like it's got to be a tough time for those guys out there. And I'm sorry, but if you're a Patriots/Chiefs fan, I don't need you listening to the podcast. Not if you're a Patriots fan or a Chiefs, but if you're both collectively and flipped over, I don't need you.
And
you shouldn't be an Orioles fan if that's the case. Go be a Yankees/Dodgers fan.
And their second favorite player is Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, for real. I think he's the second best quarterback in the league or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Moving on.
moving on, we got past that. We can talk about some baseball now.
All right, let's do it.
And I am excited to talk about Eugenio Suarez, who got he signed a 1-year deal with the Reds for $15 million. And the only thing that I thought of when I saw this, I was driving in the car and I saw the notification pop up about it. I just am so surprised that no one else paid him.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, it's outrageous that like I can't say, well, the Orioles should have got him because genuinely we don't have anywhere for him to play. But if it was a thing that I'm a fan of a team that had any sort of third base or first base like weakness or even a DH, why are you not paying the man $50 million? Like, it's very simple for a 1-year deal.
Crazy.
He would have signed, I guarantee you, for a 2-year $35 million deal. It wouldn't have been like 2-year $30 million, something like that. It's not difficult. I mean, there's a mutual option for next season. It's just you hit 50 home runs in a season and this is all you're worth.
Crazy. Yeah, it's really the power hitting, the ball player that is only a big power hitter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's pretty much gone. Like, I just think of how much like
Nelson
Mark McGuire, Barry Bonds, all these guys.
To be fair, I don't think we can say Mark McGuire and Barry Bonds are in the same league as Suarez.
No.
Barry,
I meant
Barry Bonds
hitters. Yeah. That's all I mean.
I think to be fair to Suarez, he is much more of a one-dimensional hitter. He does strike out a decent amount, but still, it's just, I mean, it's crazy to me to see that
49 home runs, man. 49,
almost 50 home runs, and you got $15 million signed a couple days before pitchers and catchers report. Like, it's just one of those things that it's I don't know. But I mean, if we really want to talk about it, the thing that does amaze me too is you look at this guy, and then someone else also got paid same amount of money for 1-year deal, and they're like the complete opposite players, and that's Luis Arias.
Right.
And I personally think Luis Arias should have been fed the scraps off the side of the table. And there's no way that Eugenio Suarez and Luis Arias are being paid the same amount of money. One provides much more value to the team, and that's Suarez. I don't believe Arias is as good of a player as many people think. All the old people out there are going to be, oh, but batting average. Like, I personally like Baseball Savant. It shows a lot of the underlying metrics, but not just underlying metrics. It just shows what you're good at. And granted, what he's good at, he is excellent at. His batting average, his launch angle sweet spots, like when he hits the ball, he's finding the right part of the barrel, like the right angle for it.
Right.
But he squares up the ball. He doesn't strike out a lot, which, I always love when someone does strike out, but he doesn't walk. He has the literal slowest bat speed in all of baseball. He doesn't barrel the ball at all. He has some of the lowest exit velo in baseball. He doesn't slug. He hits singles. And if you're you just can't see that as a super important tool. In little league or middle school or high school baseball, you need someone like this because the pitchers are throwing 75 miles an hour and you want people to get on base. And Major League Baseball, he doesn't provide too much more value because people may compare him to a Tony Gwynn or something like that, or some great hitter of the past. He's nothing like that. Luis Arias is a one, like I said, is Eugenio Suarez only has one facet to the game. Arias has that facet of the game too. Put them together, they're a great player.
Yeah,
but I don't see. I'm sure Buster Posey's got something working over there with the Giants for this, and he complements the offense well. I think in the Giants, I think the Giants are a rare example of an offense that he fits into well with Willy Adames and Rafael Devers. A lot of big swing and miss guys, a lot of big power. I think he slides in nice there, but I don't know. That's what I have to say.
Yeah. I think the problem with Luis Arias is you wouldn't mind this too much if he was a defense guru, because a lot of times, a lot of times this type of player is a very good or to great defensive player.
Even if he was average, it would help his case more. But he's just, I mean, and granted, he's been stuck at first base, and he's going to be moved back to second base. He's not playing first base over Devers. So maybe this will help him, and he'll be more comfortable there. Maybe. But like you said, I mean, he's a bad defensive player. He literally, all he does is he puts the ball in play and hits it. But there's so many weaknesses. Like, if I was a pitcher, I feel like me right now, currently, I have enough luck that I could get him to ground out or pop up or something like that, because he swings at literally every pitch.
Yeah.
He swings at everything.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't hit it hard, it doesn't do it.
I like your confidence.
Well, I mean, I would either walk him or he would just put something in play weekly.
Yeah.
but he doesn't walk much, so he probably want to swing because I'm not a professional player.
Yeah, I mean, hey, speaking of a better defensive player, second baseman,
Yeah.
Brendan Donovan to the Mariners. What you got on that?
I really love this move for them. I love this move for the Mariners. Hate it for the Orioles because the Mariners could be really good again this year. I mean, they almost went to the World Series last year. I personally thought they were the best team in the American League, especially in the playoffs last year. They got unlucky against the Blue Jays. Blue Jays played good. I'll give it to them. Blue Jays played great, but I really liked this Mariners team last year, and this does shore up that offense a lot now. I mean, like you said, they just had Suarez, so I think it would have worked out well too if they had brought Suarez back to the Mariners, but Donovan's going to go play second base now. He'll slide in nicely to that lineup with Josh Naylor, Julio Rodriguez, Cal Raleigh, J.P. Crawford, and all their other guys that they have. I mean,
yeah, so
it's a scary offense.
Yeah, I mean, looking at this, as we just got done talking about Luis Rise, he is like what you were describing of what you wish Luis Rise was, right? Because Brendan Donovan, his batting average is right there also. Like the past, I mean, since 2022, he's a 281, 284, 278, 287 batting average. I know you're not a batting average guy, but that's the comparison to Luis Rise.
And that's
right.
Yeah, and like you say though, you say I'm not a batting average guy, but that batting average is good when you're looking at it with a 775 OPS. Like last season, 287, and then like OPP 353 and slug was 422. He's an all around. He's a good bat. Like if you look at his season, his offensive stats were almost comparable to Gunnar Henderson last season.
Yeah.
And Gunnar Henderson, a slight down year, still really good. This was a really good offensive product from a second baseman. This is what you hope Jackson Holliday turns into for the Orioles. This is a slat line that if he gives you every year in, year out, you're really happy with Jackson Holliday. I mean, 10 home runs. He's not crushing the ball. Only 50 RBIs. Granted, he was with a bad Cardinals team, but he's good defense, and This is a move here that pushes the Mariners to honestly probably the best team in the American League, at least one top 3.
Yeah, I mean, Brendan Donovan's excellent. He's going to be a great top of the lineup hitter.
Yeah.
He's going to get on base for their big boppers throughout that lineup. So I mean, I think the consistency is what they lacked last year on the offensive side, and I'm right there with you, dude.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, and I know we just talked about top teams in the American League, and I think there's a new top team in the American League. It's the Chicago White Sox. No, I'm kidding. I'm not saying that, but I am saying that they're going to surprise people when they're not in 5th place this year. I'm not saying they're going to be first place team. Don't get me wrong. They're not. They're going to win 75 games, but they're going to be a 4th place team, probably in the something like that. I don't know. The American League Central, honestly, you never know what's happening over there, but they've had a very intriguing offseason.
Absolutely.
I mean, you look at it, they've given up. These are the players that they've lost since last year. Honestly, you know what? It's not even worth going through it because you probably don't even know half the names. And it doesn't matter. They gave up Luis Robert. Luis Robert, that's big name. He was good. In my opinion, I think this was a good trade for them to get rid of him to the Mets. And they get back Luis Hanel Acuna, the worst Acuna brother, but that's because your brother's Ronald. Yeah. But I mean, they signed Jared Kelenic to a minor league deal, who I still have faith in. It's probably unfound faith. It's mainly just because whatever year he made his debut, I remember I traded for him, Cody.
I won that trade. Devers.
Who won the champion? Who won the championship that year, though?
Did I not?
That was me.
Oh, really?
No, I did. I won that year, so it didn't matter. They got Sean Newcomb, a pitcher, Cunha, like I said, Austin Hayes. They just traded for Jordan Hicks from the Red Sox. Speaking of the Red Sox, they basically gave up everything from the Devers trade already. They have nothing left of it. So it's just interesting to look at. Anthony Kay, they gave a 2-year deal to. Sir Anthony Dominguez, our old friend. And then Munetaka Murakami, who knows
Good
what he's going to be
job on
like.
that pronunciation. Look at you.
It's not that difficult if you just read.
Oh my God.
But yeah, I mean, they're going to be an intriguing team this year.
Yeah.
If they have some of their pitchers kind of step up, I'm excited. You can't write them off as an easy sweep every year. They're going to be competitive. They're going to be competitive. They're not going to be on the same level as the Rockies. I'll say that much.
No, I completely agree, dude. Like, I think the biggest thing is, I think that division is up for grabs. I hate to say. I mean, you would think
I
I think the
in
Royals are a really
in
good
my
team,
opinion, I
and
think
I
the
think the
Tigers are
Guardians.
still at the top of the division.
Yeah, but
I mean, the
what
Tigers,
if would you still think that if they trade Taylor
if they
Skubal?
absolutely not. No, Tarek Skubal is the only reason they're at the top of the division. Tarek Skubal, he's the all in Major League Baseball. There's maybe 4 pitchers that are like the old school aces, like old. Like, when I say eight, like I mean like the old school aces of like the '90s, like that. They really give you wins. And Skubal's one of that. It's like Skubal, Crochet, Paul Skeens, maybe Yamamoto, some other people like that.
Yeah.
But like Skubal, he genuinely. It doesn't matter how bad your offense is, you're gonna win 15 games in the season with him. It's that simple. I mean, he was willing them to playoff wins last year. He was the reason that they did good in the playoffs at all. It's just yeah, it's really just him, honestly.
Okay.
That's how good of a bit. You look at the Pirates this season, Paul Skeens could lead them to a wild card berth just out of sheer will, basically. That's how good pitchers they are, but boom, I'll stop talking about them. Well, actually, I'm not going to stop talking about them. You want to know I'm not going to stop talking about pitchers, Cody? Because do you know that pitchers and catchers report next week?
Yeah, let's go. I tell you, man, this is a good year. Sports-wise, we got the Winter Olympics coming up, which are just fun.
Yeah.
I mean, and then
well, that's it. It'll only be fun too because I'm excited to watch hockey again. But they got to make sure they get that ice ready in Milan.
That's some crazy stuff. So we got the Winter Olympics. You got the WBC, which is amazing because it makes baseball start earlier. Right now, I've been watching the Caribbean series, and I love that that's been on TV. That's usually not. But yeah, so a lot of fun things are happening. Pitchers and catchers report next week. Hopefully that speeds up some free agent talk. We'll get to that a little bit later. But since that's happening, I have a fun game that I want to play. As if many of you know, we'd like to do this every now and then. So I got a new one. Okay, the new one is I'm gonna give you, and you're gonna give me a player's name, and then we have to guess. If it's a batter, you have to guess what team he was on when he hit his last home run. If it's a pitcher, you have to guess what team he was on when he struck his last batter out. All right. I'll go first. Go ahead.
Fair warning. Me and Cody, when Cody told me that he came up with this game, we gravely misunderstood the difficulty that we were making our questions.
Yeah. Elijah went hardcore, like to where if you're not an Orioles fan, you're not going to know his people. But you will 100% know my people.
Cody said back in my day. These are the back in my day Orioles players.
I guess that's true.
These are the guys. These are the guys that if you're telling you want me to start, I'm not gonna say there's maybe like one deep pool player in this, but if you want like a deep pool player, first of all, my first guy. If you're an Orioles fan, you don't know him. That's just sad. Unless you're young. But if you've been watching Orioles baseball for a while, you know him. It's just these are some of my top tier names that I always come up with.
All right, so I'm gonna go first. All right.
Okay.
So the first one is Jim Thome. What team was he on when he hit the last home run?
What team was he on when he hit his last home run?
Last home run.
Now I'm just gonna assume that it's the Baltimore Orioles.
Yep, you're right. It is the Baltimore
Orioles. That's just because I know he ended his career with us.
Yeah.
I did find there was a couple players actually that I was looking at that I know I struggled because they played like with 3 teams at the end of their career and just never hit a home run with any of them. So it's like tough trying to make I didn't want to make it that like they hit their last home run 4 years before they retired.
Yeah. I mean,
But Jim Thome, that's a good one.
Yeah, hit a bomb, dude, right field, way back. So, yep. With was it Joe Buck? Is that the announcer? Man, great voice, voice of the Orioles. All right, go ahead.
Okay, my first one, the one that Cody says is just crazy. This one, in my opinion, is the easiest of the 3. Hanser Alberto.
Hanser Alberto, catcher.
And catcher. He was not a catcher.
What position do you play?
Okay. I'll just take over.
No. What position do you play?
Hanser Alberto. No, he played like third base, second base, and a little bit of shortstop.
My bad.
So, he played with the Orioles from 2019 to 2020. He was really good for us when he played for us, by the way. Like almost a 4-WAR player in 2019.
Was just terrible. They're the worst team ever.
Well, objectively, you love batting average. He batted .305.
Okay.
In 140 games.
Okay, I got you.
Okay,
right.
what team did he land his last home run for?
Kansas City Royals.
So he went to the Royals after us, but that's not where he hit his last home run. He went from us to the Royals to the Dodgers to the White Sox, where he hit his last home run. He had 3 home runs for the White Sox in 2023.
Well, didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
My next one. See, this is ridiculous. My next one is Manny Ramirez.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna guess Dodgers.
Okay. Yeah,
I know
he did play for the Dodgers in 2010.
I know he played for him, but okay.
But let me pull it up here. All right. He hit his last home run with the Tampa Bay Rays.
Yeah. Manny Ramirez. For some reason, I always confuse his career paths with other players, so I can never remember where exactly he was at all times. The Rays, though. Okay.
The Rays, yeah.
All right. Would you like me to go to my next one?
Absolutely.
So I'm moving into a pitcher. This is going to be what team did he last record a strikeout for? His name is Oliver Drake.
All right. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. Manny Ramirez was the White Sox. My bad.
Okay.
The Chicago
He's not
White
even
Sox.
remembering his own ones.
I forgot what I was. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's Manny Ramirez, the Chicago White Sox.
Okay.
My bad. Okay. I'm going to guess Oliver Drake last strikeout. Can I get like a division, like National or American?
American League.
The Atlanta Braves.
How about this? I'll help you out.
Just kidding. I thought you said National League.
It's not. No, American League. How about this? I'll say his last season, this team went to the World Series.
American
League. American League East team.
The Blue Jays?
Tampa Bay. 2020.
I thought you were trying to
no, Oliver Drake had his.
It's been that long since he pitched? Wow. 2020.
Yeah. His historic 2018 run where he was on 5 different teams in 2018.
Oh, wow.
But ended strong. I mean, in 2019, a 3.21 ERA in 56 innings with the Tampa Bay Rays, and then next season was his last.
Wow.
Back to your last one, Cody.
All right, and I remembered this one. I can't believe I messed up the Manny Ramirez one. That's terrible. All right, so my last one is a newly inducted Hall of Famer, Andrew Jones.
Oh,
I actually saw him when he was on this team. Charge the mound at Camden Yards. He kind of charged him out, more like, "Hey, stop! You're throwing at me." Yeah, that type of thing.
Could you give me an American League?
American
League, right?
American League.
What I thought. Is it AL East?
It is AL East.
Is it the Yankees?
It is the Yankees. Very good. Yes. Yeah.
I thought I had vague memories of him on the Yankees.
Yeah, it was the Yankees, and it was a very much thicker version of Andrew Jones.
Chubbier.
Yeah, but I mean, he's a Hall of Famer this year, so gotta love it.
Famer, deserve best
Absolutely.
defender,
one of the best center fielders. Pretty cool to see another
second
Jones.
Second best Jones, though. That's a center fielder of all time, in my opinion.
Okay.
Adam was better. I mean, he wasn't statistically, but in my mind.
In your mind, okay.
My last guy, he's a guy that wasn't really ever good, but for some reason was just around all the time on the Orioles. Threw a lot of innings for the mediocre Orioles teams. Mike Wright Jr.
Okay. National League?
No.
I thought I had an idea. Okay. Can I get the division?
Central.
Guardians.
White Sox.
Gosh, I just picked one. And I was so
you had a 1 in 5 shot.
I was like, hammer it down.
Guardians. Yeah. I feel like with people, I feel like you could just always throw out the White Sox and it might be right.
Yeah, right.
You get it? Mike Wright might be right.
Oh, Bill. Oh, my God.
Okay, well, moving on.
Moving on. All right, let's get some Orioles updates here. Not much happening, everybody. But we have huge news in Camden Yards, and that is the Orioles got new alternative hats. Not my hat. Yeah. I don't know why I pointed at my hat. But, yeah, not my hat. It it's a cursive B instead of a cursive O. I mean, yeah, it's good. I like it. I like it. It's, if you want to imagine what it looks like, imagine the white B from the other last year, and make it orange. That's what it looks
I mean, that's exactly what it is. It's the like the City Connect font.
I like the color change because it's more like Oriole-y, I guess. I don't know if that's a word. But yeah, so hey, go get your hats. And make it so if everybody buys enough hats, maybe we'll pay a pitcher.
Yeah. And so this next part that I'm going to talk about, it's an all over baseball question, but it's also Orioles. What is everyone doing? I'm just going to read some names off. I want you to tell me, Cody, what do these names have in common? Aaron Savale, Jose Urquidy, Framber Valdez, Chris Paddock, Luis Giolito, Nestor Cortez, Jose Quintana, Chris Bassett, Zach Gallen, Miles Michaelis, Max Scherzer, Justin Verlander, Nick Martinez.
I think they're all unemployed.
They are all unemployed.
I think they're all unemployed pitchers. Yeah.
They are. Some of them I think are okay to be unemployed, like Max Scherzer. Just go retire. Verlander, you're like 45, bud. Just go. It's okay. It's okay. Go live your life. I just don't understand how they're all still like. I want to know how much of it is it the lockout that's coming? Is it people are scared to sign long-term deals with pitchers? Is it the market's just not where anybody wants it to be, so they're just going to try to wait them out? I just don't know what's going on.
You know what's crazy? I was talking to somebody else about this, is how all of the big-name pitchers, their own teams that they just left, didn't even try for them.
No.
That's weird, right? Like, I mean, Dylan Cease, but I mean, I know the Padres have a money issue. I get that.
Yeah.
Framber, I mean, he's leaving the Astros with a hole. Shut up.
Yeah.
The Rangers
Suarez. Because he threw at his catcher.
Rangers Suarez left the Phillies. I guess they're going to try to bring up
the Phillies are also in a money problem.
It's just a weird. Okay, I lied. Michael King did go back to San Diego, so he's the one.
Yeah.
But it's not how, yeah. So pretty odd. I mean, Framber, I'm surprised he's still out there. Gallen, I'm surprised he's still out there. You got guys like Eric Petty, who's still decent. You know what I mean? Lucas Giolito, the Orioles have been linked with him this past week. Lucas Giolito is 30 years old. In my mind, he's like 42. You know what I mean? He's been around
I'm looking. There's this great website called Sports Track, and it's basically it's just for money for sports, for any sports, and it's got like the market value for some of these starters that are left. I mean, the top 4 starters are all going to projected to make over $15 million a year. And it's the fact that they're just all still here. Like, even you take it as simple as like Chris Bassett or Aaron Savale. Like, these are like, throw them a 1-year deal. Why not? Yeah. It can't hurt. But absolutely. I mean, I guess the longer you wait, the cheaper they can get. Framber Valdez is best bet at this point. He's going to sign a 1-year high AAV deal, go into lockout and sign a maybe 3-year deal or something like that. It's crazy to think that one pitch is the reason that he's not signing.
Absolutely.
It's literally just one pitch. And I think it's deserved because it's one of the most, I think, a foundational thing in baseball is a trust between a pitcher and a catcher, and you don't want to ruin that. Like, think of the Orioles. You have your young prospect catcher, and then like one of the heart and souls of your team guys, Adley Rutschman. Why would you want to bring someone in that might do something like that to them?
Yeah. I think it's nuts. I mean, there's quite a bit out there. My biggest thing is with the pitching front is I would love if the Orioles would sign 2 guys, one higher end, one guy and just let's do 6-man rotation as long as we can, because God knows we're gonna go from a 6-man rotation to a 3 because 3 of them are gonna get hurt. So
absolutely.
I mean, wouldn't you love to see like okay, I know you don't want Framber, but like, if we got Framber and then we got Giolito, or Framber and Savale, Framber, Chris Paddock, it's just
I agree.
So
and I don't think we need 2. And it's quite I understand why you say 2. I think if you start getting more than 2, I think the one thing that Michael Elias seems like is he likes being able to use some of his younger guys in these more important roles. I think because I don't foresee us signing more than 1 starting pitcher. I could be wrong.
I think you're right.
But why is that stopping us? Why is Danny Coulomb still a free agent?
I know.
First of all, even apart from the Orioles, why is someone not just signing him? Give him $5 million and he's going to be the 5th best reliever in baseball.
Yeah.
Like he's done that for the past 3 seasons. I don't understand it at all.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Yeah, it is crazy.
But really, the only other new Orioles stuff that's been going on is Pete Alonso. He was in an interview and just talking and kind of mentioned this new Oriole way. I just wanted to kind of talk about that for a few minutes because I could interpret this in many different ways, and I'm sure everyone's kind of thinking of it differently. But the one important thing that I think a lot of people were not mentioning and talking about last season and kind of the collapse of the team is obviously we had a lot of going around. But I do want to know, I wonder, I mean, a major clubhouse guy was let go before last season. How crucial was Anthony Santander to the clubhouse and the culture of the team? And did that change anything? Is that the reason why we struggled? Like
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. We talk about obviously a lot of just the on-field play and the baseball part of it, but there is a big part of the people part of it's huge, obviously. And I wonder if having a guy like Alonso come in, having a guy like Taylor Ward come in, even like Shane Baz, he's been around for a while. Some of the guys on the Orioles now, they've been around a little bit longer. Eflin coming back and trying to build up like this new culture almost that's going to come, especially saying Alonso, we're going to have for 5 years. It's very important to have the a veteran presence like that. That's not like old man Charlie Morton.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think I don't think it's as much of like Santander. I think, but I don't have this, but I do. I have a weird aspect here. So I think the problem we had last year, one of the major issues is I know I would have done this. I know you've probably done this when you were like a senior in high school or whatever. If you put too much pressure on yourself because you feel like you have to do something, it becomes a lot and it becomes something else to just put on your mind rather than just, get the job done. Right. So I think it wasn't just that Santander was let go. I think it was that the ownership's like, okay, it's young guy, it's all you young guys, it's your turn, let's go. Or it's your job to get this done. Meanwhile, you had O'Hearn who's like, hey guys, like that's not how this really goes. You know what I mean? And we're all going to learn at different paces and we all do things differently. But what I'm saying though is I think having a veteran in the clubhouse that's been through stuff is crucial. I think the way Alonso talks, I mean, he's new to us. So the way he talks, he seems like he's approachable. I hope he is. I also feel like 90% of our team's approachable. You know what I mean? I mean, this is one of the most relatable baseball teams I've ever rooted for. I know we rooted for Manny and Adam Jones and Jonathan Scope, but they're nowhere near as.
Well, yeah, like Manny was at like Manny really like he even when he was with the Orioles, he was playing into like the superstar aspect of it.
Yeah. I mean,
like
the relatable Oriole was Adam Jones. Adam Jones,
yeah, absolutely. And now everyone's kind of the Adam Jones, Adley Rutschman, like even Gunnar Henderson is like I know he was ranked like 26. He's a top 10 baseball player on the planet.
Yeah,
and like he's still like I feel like I'd walk into like a Lowe's and just see him.
Yeah.
2x4.
Yeah.
Like
and
it's
I mean,
just like it's the simple stuff like that.
Yeah, and then it comes out that he was hurt for most of the year last year. I think a lot of that stuff's going to come out. It seems like hopefully if we can just stay healthy. I mean, I keep telling myself that is if the team last year would have done nothing else but stay healthy, like it would have been.
Absolutely. And yet again, I know I talked about this a lot, and I'm a big supporter of him, and I really think he's so crucial to the locker room and the clubhouse and all of the team. It's Jordan Westburg. I mean, he was hurt for a lot of the year. I think he's going to be really crucial. I think between him, Gunnar, and Alonso, and obviously he's only here for a year, but I feel like Taylor Ward's just experienced enough and been around bad teams with the Angels that he could help out. I feel like guys like that are really going to help build this team up. And by the way, if you guys haven't seen it, the Orioles posted a video like a week ago maybe or something like that. It was literally just like a minute and a half long. And Jordan Westberg's just talking while he puts together a Lego set. Go watch it. It'll just make you like him even more.
I haven't seen it. Oh, yeah.
It's just literally he's just like talking while putting together. It's just like they're just like down-to-earth guys.
Yeah. I mean, so, I think the new Oriole way, I'm excited to see what this coach does. I mean, just
Alvarez is really exciting.
Yeah. So it seems like he's really taking control of the team. He has a lot of experience. It sounds like your superstar player, who now is Alonso, has his back completely. So we'll see. I don't want to make speculations of what the Oriole way would be. Hopefully it is good defense and not trying to hit a home run every time. But who knows?
Unless you're Alonso.
Unless
I'm
you're-
okay with Alonso doing that. He's good enough. He's proven enough that he can go up and do that.
Yeah,
To be
I hear
fair.
you. I hear you.
Yeah, but no, I mean, like you said about Alvarez, is like it kind of seemed like from what Alonso's been talking about, he's a big reason that Alonso even signed with us in the first place.
Yeah.
And I think for him not even coaching a game yet, I think it's going to be interesting. I'm excited for this season.
Yeah. And speaking of it, we talked about it a little bit a while ago, was something we're excited about, and that is the World Baseball Classic, which is coming up. I believe it starts on March 3rd, I believe. It starts first week of March. Super excited about it. The problem is we got drama already, and that is with the insurance issue that we're having. And so basically the insurance issue that's happening is so the players get insured in case they get hurt. So a lot of them aren't getting that. A lot of the insurance are being denied.
Through their like I know it was Carlos Correa through his contract, I think it was, didn't have the insurance, and Lindor got denied, and a whole bunch, like Puerto Rico's falling apart. They've threatened to withdraw because of all the issues. Yeah. And it's a hard one to pick at because
Miguel Rojas. I know
people so I know the Miguel Rojas one, that's specifically because he come out and said this. You don't get insurance like the rest of the players do for like your health, not like health insurance, but like for being on the field insurance. You don't get that if you're over 37 when you sign a contract, which makes sense to an extent. That's at least what he said. I don't know.
No, I got you. Yeah, I didn't know that.
I mean, I believe him.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that makes sense. But like you would think with someone like him, he'd have enough like rapport with the Dodgers to be like, hey, I'm like still let him go do it. But yet again, they just want to win, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. But it's very interesting. I know I've seen stuff Puerto Rico talking about withdrawing because of how many players. They've been the ones that are strongly hit about that. I know there's speculation saying it's the MLB because to be fair, if you look at it, the majority of the players that have had this happen to them are Dominican and Puerto Rican and some more Latin American teams. You've not seen anyone on Japan really have this happen, except for Roki Sasaki did get denied. He's not participating. No one really on America's had this happen, so people are starting to say it's because they just want an America-Japan rematch. I'm not going to go conspiracy theorist on it, but it sucks because everyone wants to see it. But then at the same time, like Edwin Diaz is participating again.
Yeah.
He just got announced the other day.
Yeah.
And he was out for a season because of the WBC.
Yeah.
He messed up the Mets World Series hopes because of that. So it's interesting, just the way it's all kind of folding out. But it's going to be fun. That's the whole point of this. It's awesome to watch, as always. It's going to be great baseball. Spring training is always boring anyway. So
yeah, I love the World Baseball Classic. It's one of my favorite things. Yeah. So
I'm excited. I'm excited to watch the Orioles and some former Orioles that are in it. I mean, we got Gunnar Henderson, obviously. He's participating for Team USA. Got Dean Kramer's on Team Israel. And I know the one I'm excited about because he's so far the only major leaguer on the team, or former major leaguer on the team, Taran Vavr's playing for Czechia. And I just think that's awesome. I hope he goes out there and beats they beat some team they're not supposed to. Like go beat like Venezuela somehow or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be neat. Like I said, one of my favorite things, too, is watching a game and be like, holy crap, that guy's playing. Like, he used to play in the majors years ago.
I mean, I remember one cool just, like, memory I had watching it the last time in 2023. Of course, I'm from Delaware, and Delaware doesn't produce too many athletes. Recently, we've been on a hot streak with some baseball players. Mason Fluharty was in the World Series with the Blue Jays, and he went to a high school not too far from us.
Paul Goldschmidt.
And, of course,
come on.
Paul Goldschmidt didn't even go to high school in Delaware. He just was born here, basically.
He's born here.
But Zach Geloff on the A's,
absolutely.
He played for Team Israel in
absolutely.
2023 before he'd even really played any games in the Major League. And I was like, that's pretty cool. He's from Delaware.
Yeah.
And, I mean, obviously, there's been some – it's really – when I say there's been more production, it's the same class from this one high school. That's Geloff, his brother, and then Fluharty on the Blue Jays. But still, that's – other than that, we got Delano DeShields Jr. So it's always fun to watch. Delano, whatever.
Yeah. Delano was the dude back in the 90s, guys. Like
the only thing I really remember about him is playing at the high school that he went to. His name's on the fence.
Yeah. I mean, I just maybe he should have put a little bit more money into that.
Definitely, because that feels rough. that feels rough.
Yeah, but we'll let it go. We'll let it go. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us on another episode of the Utah Street Banter podcast. Definitely hope next time we get on, we have more interesting things to talk about. We waited actually a week longer than normal, just because we were hoping.
And genuinely, zero new things for the Orioles except for the hats, I guess.
Yeah, the hats.
That wasn't announced a week, but nothing would have changed Orioles-wise on this.
So literally, so we hope you enjoy some of our new updates that we're doing and trying to do. So remember, we are on Facebook, we're on X, Instagram, TikTok. If you have any questions or you want us to talk about something that you think we keep skipping over, remember, you're on the utahstreetbanter@gmail.com. Yes. And please like, subscribe, do all the good things. Give us a 5-star review. That helps us, keep doing what we're doing and investing into our podcast.
Absolutely.
Here. And we really appreciate all of you, especially if you're listening to us in February. You're awesome. And we can't wait to see you next time. Thank you, guys.